Hi folks, it's Scott here from the Rangers Assessment, part of the SM Media Rangers channel, and I'm here to give you my post-match reaction thoughts after Rangers 4-0 win over Hibs at Ibrox today in Philippe Clement's first game as manager. For the first time in a long time, it was actually enjoyable watching Rangers, and I don't think we've been able to say that, certainly since the beginning of the season. Really, a lot of positives to take. It's not completely turned over yet, there's still a lot to improve on. But the manager can take a lot of confidence from today. I thought Rangers played pretty well. I thought they were really good in terms of moving the ball forward. I thought the press was really aggressive, better than what we've seen. And the players just looked a lot more like they knew what their jobs were. And that is something we haven't been able to say for a long time. Just to go through the team sheet to start, Rangers went with a very similar defence. Obviously, Tavernier, Goldson, Suter, Barisic all started. Midfield was interesting. Lundstrom and Raskin sort of in a kind of two-man midfield. Up front was very interesting as well. Dessers and Lammers kept their place. I think a lot of people thought that they would maybe be coming off the bench with likes of Cantwell and Danilo there, but I was very surprised. Dessers and Lammers back in. Sima obviously kept his place, and Scott Wright was another surprise starter. Starting first 10 minutes, I thought you saw a bit of a kind of improvement straight away. I thought they were just better in terms of making Hibs work. I thought very early on, obviously, Barisic gets his injury. Didn't look great from what I've seen Yilmaz come on, and I thought Yilmaz did pretty well in terms of what he did later on. Moving on to the kind of overall performance, I thought the first goal, it's a brilliant finish from Sima, and it's something that I think we'll see a lot from Sima this season. I don't think Sima is the sort of player who's going to be brilliant all the time. I think we've already seen that, but he can come up with some really good moments. I thought the first goal was really good. I thought that just the way he ran with it, he ran with the ball, really composed finish. The good thing I thought today was, and especially after going 1-0 up early on, and you can make the argument that the first half it was quite slow. I don't think Hibs made Rangers do very much, and they were a bit more comfortable when they went 1-0 up, but I just thought it was a bit more composed. You could see, I thought Raskin in particular just try to get the ball forward, a bit more hunger in terms of trying to get goals in the score sheet. And I just think there was a lot of positives to take. First half, it was very similar to what we've seen after the first goal. The game slowed down a wee bit, but second goal, I want to give a wee bit of a mention to Sam Lammers for the second goal, because I don't think he had his best game, but he comes up with two good moments and two goals. This was one of them. Wins the ball back. Raskin, who I thought was really good today. I thought him and Sima. Sima was obviously the man of the match, but I thought Raskin was really good in terms of his transition. And he gets his first goal for Rangers, and it was a nice effort. About 25 yards out. We need to see more of that as well. Just players having a shot. I think we saw a lot of that today. Like players just having a bit more confidence in terms of trying to get chances off, and it worked out. 2-0 at half time. Rangers come out in the second half. Started the second half a lot similar to the start of the first one. They were a lot faster, a lot hungrier, and it pays off again. Sima, I really liked the pass from Lammers into Dessers. I don't think Dessers was brilliant again. I thought he obviously gets his goals. We'll talk on in a minute, but it's a brilliant pass from Lammers. Dessers makes a bit of a mess of it, to be honest. But Sima's there. It's a really good finish to make it 3-0 after 65 minutes. Just before that as well, obviously, we saw the return of Todd Cantwell, who was brilliant to see. Got a really good roar from the crowd as well. Brilliant. I think he's going to be a massive player for Rangers in the next few weeks. And it looked fairly comfortable. I wasn't overly impressed with Hibs. I thought they would come out fancying their chances a lot more. But Rangers, they sealed it in style. Really good goal from Todd. I thought the pass from Cantwell to Dessers for the fourth goal was really good. Kind of no-look pass. Dessers, a good bit of movement for Dessers actually to get into that position. And he gets his goal. That could be a big goal for Dessers. Now, I don't think he was brilliant, as I said earlier on. I think he is a player really struggling for confidence. You saw that today. He was taking his time. He was hesitant in terms of kind of getting a shot away. He was still kind of going a bit offside, but there was a lot of improvement today for the fourth goal. So that could be a big goal for him as well. And I just hope that kind of kicks him on a wee bit. He obviously comes off a minute later. We saw Danilo come on. He got another good ovation as well. Another player I like and could be a big player going forward. Ross McCausland come on after that as well. and it was a 4-0 victory, and it's a positive start to Philippe Clement's time. I want to kind of just talk about a bit about the way the start of the game, we saw the banner from the Broomlin, and that is what Rangers need. They need to see a bit more. I saw a bit more of aggression today. I saw a bit more in terms of a structure. I thought the kind of 4-4-2 that you saw kind of Lundstrom and Raskin kind of sitting deep, but Raskin was able to move a bit forward and bring the game kind of into a more attacking sense. He was playing a lot of good passes. I think there's positives to take here. I think it's going to be a very big few weeks for Rangers. Obviously, a big game on Thursday night in Europa League. Then, obviously, another Edinburgh team at home on Sunday. And then you've got the massive League Cup semi-final the week after. It's a big few weeks, and there's going to be some big changes to the club. And I just like the structure. I thought, just a mention for Abdallah Sima, I thought today was really good. I really liked his performance. He is that type of player who I don't think you're going to get a 9 out of 10 every week, but you will get games where he's just on top. He's just unplayable. And I think he is the player to really kind of take out of today. Him and Raskin, I thought, were really good. Special mention as well for Cantwell coming on. He had a kind of half hour. You can tell he's still not up to match fitness yet, 100%, but he's still got that in terms of finding a pass. Just the overall structure today looked good. I think you've got to tap your head to the manager. I think he obviously came out during the week and said that he wanted to eliminate this slow passing that you see, the kind of slow build-up play that Rangers have had for a long, long time. And to bring that in, I think he deserves a lot of credit so far. It's, as I say, it's still early days, but I think it's a very positive start. And I think the Rangers fans, for the first time in a long time, will be enjoying kind of the trip home tonight from Ibrox and kind of watching it back. They'll be happy with the way it was today. I think obviously it's going to be very much to what I've said, though. It is the first game of a new era and needs to kind of build on this. This needs to be the start of a real turn at the club. And I think there's a lot of positives to take. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens and if they kind of follow up on it. But I think Rangers overall, big day today, good start for Clement, good change in terms of the kind of tactical prowess, and it's something that obviously Rangers can build on. We will be back for the Rangers Assessment podcast. That will drop. It should drop on Tuesday. There will be a bit of tactical analysis of the game on Monday and a piece that we'll talk about later on. There will be a lot of content coming up this week. We'll have another post-match reaction on Thursday night after the Sparta Prague game. And thank you very much for listening, folks. Enjoy your Saturday. Thank you.